We're here at Dal Rentone, Delgado for our Dal Rentone Athlete of the Week. Today we have local mixed martial arts fighter Frank the Crank Camacho, and here to present him with a check is Paul. Paul?
Hey Frank, congratulations on behalf of Dial Rentone
Thanks, Paul. Appreciate
for
that.
being the athlete of the week.
Thank you.
My
Thank
friend.
you.
Who would you like to donate this check to?
I'd like to donate this check to Ground Fu in Jonia. Jesse Taitsuno, man, I get to go up there. My family's from Jonia, and I got to, I see the program that he's doing, and he's changing a lot of kids' lives. And let's make a difference with those kids up there, and keep let them keep doing what they're doing and pursue their dreams. Yeah.
All right, Frank, you've been back on the island for about 4 months now. You were gone for 5 years to pursue your mixed martial arts career. Let's talk about your training, where you trained, and who were some of the fighters that came out of the camp you trained with?
So 5 years ago, I moved out to Maryland, in Camp Springs, Maryland, and I trained with Lloyd Irvin, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. And he has a lot of black belts that come under him, like Mike Fowler, who was teaching here at Pure Red for a while. And the guys that come out of the Lord Irvin's camp and Alliance MMA, you have Brandon Vera, you have Dominic Cruz, you have Phil, Mr. Wonderful Davis, you have a bunch of guys in there, and jiu-jitsu phenoms like JT Spider-Man Torres, Keenan Cornelius, DJ Jackson. You get a bunch of real good guys that I got to train with for 5 years and even live with, so I was just eating, breathing mixed martial arts and Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
All right, one of your biggest fights today locally was when you were 18 years old against UFC veteran Luigi Fioravanti. Let's talk about what you've learned from that fight and how that helped you with your fight career.
All right, man, it was a crazy story. I remember I was just at home, and Ken actually gave me a call. He was like, "Hey, Frank, man, we have an opening. You want to fight Luigi Fioravanti from ATT?" And I was like, "Oh, wow, I just saw this guy fight on UFC. He's a 5-time UFC vet." He was like, "All right, man, so yeah, I'm down. When's the fight?" And he said, "All right, in 2 weeks." And I was like, "Okay, 2 weeks." All right, what? It was an opportunity that I couldn't, let go. I took the fight, and it's been an eye opener for me. It's the fight that made me just realize that I could do this as a career. I remember after the fight, or during the fight, I went in with everything I got, and then unfortunately, I got stopped in the second round due to a cut, and I just went back. I remember going back home to Saipan and just riding in the back of my truck with the stitches on my eye, and I was like, you know what? I'm here. My mom and dad are driving me back to the house, and I'm just a regular island boy sitting in the back of the truck, and I was like, you know what? I think I can do something good with this mixed martial arts, and from there, a few months later, I moved to Maryland, training full time, and now I'm back. Been back for 4 months, and pretty excited for what's next for me.
Yeah, you recently signed with PXC. You're going to be fighting at 155 pounds now. What can fans expect from the new Frank Camacho?
Man, at 155, I'm faster. I'm still strong. I'm the bigger guy in the weight class, so I'm not the little welterweight no more. So it's gonna, I hooked up with a good dietitian, George Lockhart, and he does a lot of high level, diets and nutrition. He's a high level nutritionist, and it's been good. I'm feeling really good. I have a few more pounds to lose, but it's gonna be very exciting. You're gonna see a fast, strong, and just a new Frank the Crank Camacho.
All right, congratulations. Stay tuned to our next Dal Rentone Athlete of the Week.
KUAM Sports Athlete of the Week is brought to you by